Hello children, welcome to the class once again. Today let us start new lesson number 4 in prose, a truly beautiful mind. Let us start the lesson. Before you read, who do you think of when you hear the word genius? Who is a genius? What qualities do you think a genius has? We shall now read about a young German civil servant who took the world by storm about 100 years ago. In the summer of 1905, the 26-year-old published in quick succession 4 groundbreaking papers about light, the motion of particles, the electrodynamics of moving bodies, and energy. His work took up only a few pages in scientific journals, but changed forever our understanding of space, time, and entire cosmos, and transformed the name Einstein into synonym for genius. 50 years after his death, Albert Einstein's genius still reigns. So, whenever you hear the word genius, surely you might be thinking about different scientists, but then Albert Einstein was the eminent scientist who was considered as an genius person. In this lesson, we are going to study about Albert Einstein. Let us start reading. Albert Einstein was born on 14th March 1879 in the German city of Ulm without any indication that he was destined for greatness. On the contrary, his mother thought Albert was a freak. To her, his head seemed much too large. Albert Einstein was born in the year 1879, 14th March. So, when he was born, his head was little large, and his mother thought Albert was a freak. Freak means a word used disapprovingly to talk about a person who is unusual and doesn't behave, look, or think like others. So, after Albert Einstein's birth, his mother thought Albert Einstein would be something different because he was not looking like other children. His head was little large. At the age of 2.5, Einstein still wasn't talking. When he finally did learn to speak, he uttered everything twice. Einstein did not know what to do with other children, and his playmates called him Brother Boring. So the youngster played by himself much of time. He especially loved mechanical toys. Looking at his newborn sister, Maja, he is said to have said, "Fine, but where are her wheels?" So, unlike other children, Albert Einstein started to speak only at the age of 2.5. But then he used to repeat the words, and other children used to laugh at him, and they nicknamed him like Brother Boring. And this boy, used to spend a lot of time alone, and he used to comment differently after seeing his little sister, newborn sister, said, "Where are her wheels to move on?" Like that, he was questioning differently, unlike other people. The headmaster once told his father that what Einstein chose as a profession wouldn't matter because he will never make a success at anything. Einstein began learning to play the violin at the age of 6 because his mother wanted him to. He later became a gifted amateur violinist, maintaining the skill throughout his life. So once his headmaster told he would become nothing. That means he chose as a profession wouldn't matter anything because he was not showing any professional skill. And Albert Einstein started to learn violin at the age of 6 because his mother also wanted him to learn violin. But Albert Einstein was not a bad people. People means student. He went to high school in Munich, where Einstein's family had moved when he was 15 months old, and scored good marks in almost every subject. Einstein hated the school's regimentation and often clashed with his teachers. At the age of 15, Einstein felt so stifled there that he left the school for good. So Albert Einstein went to his high school in Munich, but then he had a lot of disagreement with his teachers and he had to leave the school. The previous year, Albert's parents had moved to Milan and left their son with relatives. After prolonged discussion, Einstein got his wish to continue his education in German speaking Switzerland in a city which was more liberal than Munich. Now he had lost interest in studies, but then after much conversation with his parents, he started to continue his, rather he decided to continue his studies in German speaking Switzerland, in Switzerland city. Einstein was highly gifted in mathematics and interested in physics, and after finishing school he decided to study at a university in Zurich. But science wasn't the only thing that appealed to the dashing young man with the walrus mustache. So this is Einstein when he was a youngster at the age of 21, and it was later, that is in the year 1955. So he was very well gifted in mathematics as well as physics, and he decided to study in the university in Zurich. He also felt a special interest in a fellow student, Mileva Maric, whom he found to be a clever creature. This young Serb had come to Switzerland because the university in Zurich was one of the few in Europe where women could get degrees. Einstein saw in her an ally against the Philistines, those people in his family and at the university with whom he was constantly at odds. The couple fell in love. Letters survive in which they put their affection into words. Mixing science with tenderness, wrote Einstein, "How happy and proud I shall be when we both have brought our work on relativity to a victorious conclusion." When Einstein studied in University of Zurich, and there he met Mileva Maric. Both studied in the same university, and they fell in love, and they shared their feelings, shared the letters, and they decided to get into marriage. In the year 1900, at the age of 21, Albert Einstein was a university graduate and unemployed. He worked as a teaching assistant, gave private lessons, and finally secured a job in 1902 as a technical expert in the patent office in Bern. While he was supposed to be assessing other people's inventions, Einstein was actually developing his own ideas in secret. He is said to have jokingly called his desk drawer at the work the Bureau of Theoretical Physics. So at the age of 21, he already graduated and had no job. and started his his work as a teaching assistant and gave private lessons. And at last, in the year 1902, he got a job as a technical expert in the patent office in Bern and used to assess the people's inventions. So, side by side, he also wanted to develop something on his own idea. So, he used to say that his desk drawer was a bureau of theoretical physics. That means, theoretically, he was preparing something new to create on his own. One of the famous papers of 1905 was Einstein's special theory of relativity, according to which time and distance are not absolute. Indeed, two perfectly accurate clocks will not continue to show the same time if they come together again after a journey if one of them has been moving very fast relative to the other. From this followed the world's most famous formula which describes the relationship between mass and energy. So, this was the first relative theory of Albert Einstein. E equal to mc square. While Einstein was solving the most difficult problems in physics, his private life was unraveling. Albert had wanted to marry Mileva right after finishing his studies, but his mother was against it. She thought Mileva, who was 3 years older than her son, was too old for him. She was also bothered by Mileva's intelligence. She is a book like you, his mother said. Einstein put the wedding off. So, during his college studies, Albert Einstein and Mileva decided to marry, but then his mother not interested in Mileva because, like Albert Einstein, she also was very intelligent. But then she was 3 years older than Albert Einstein. So his mother was not interested in this marriage. So Albert Einstein postponed his marriage. The pair finally married in January 1903 and had 2 sons. But a few years later, the marriage faltered. Mileva, meanwhile, was losing her intellectual ambition and becoming an unhappy housewife. After years of constant fighting, the couple finally divorced in 1919. Einstein married his cousin Elsa the same year. So, after the marriage, in 1903, they had a few 2 sons, but then after a few years, both had a conflict with each other, and Mileva thought that her intellectual ambition was lost, and she became an unhappy housewife. So they divorced in the year 1919, and the same year, Einstein married to his cousin Elsa. In the same year, after their divorce with first wife Mileva. Einstein's new personal chapter coincided with his rise to world fame. In 1915, he had published his general theory of relativity, which provided a new interpretation of gravity. An eclipse of the sun in 1919 brought proof that it was accurate. Einstein had correctly calculated in advance the extent to which the light from fixed stars would be reflected through the sun's gravitational field. The newspapers proclaimed his work as a scientific revolution. So, along with his troubled personal life, he also published his general theory of relativity in the year 1915, and it was proved when the sun and the eclipse of the sun in 1919 was there, and he was called as a scientific revolution. Einstein received the Nobel Prize for Physics in the year 1921. He was showered with honors and invitations from all over the world and lauded by the press. So, Albert Einstein received Nobel Prize for Physics in the year 1921. When the Nazis came to power in Germany in 1933, Einstein immigrated to the United States. 5 years later, the discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. Many of them had fled from fascism just as Einstein had, and now they were afraid the Nazis could build and use an atomic bombs. So, when Nazis came to power in Germany, Einstein migrated to United States, and after 5 years later, the discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. So, that time Einstein was in United States, and Nazis were afraid that like them, US also can create atomic bomb. So, Nazis feared a lot. At the urging of her colleagues, Einstein wrote a letter to the American President Franklin D. Roosevelt on 2nd August 1939, in which he warned a single bomb of this type exploded in a port might very well destroy the whole port together with some of the surrounding territory. His words did not fail to have an effect. The Americans developed the atomic bomb in a secret project of their own and dropped it on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. So, Albert Einstein knew the result of this atom bomb, and it will be more destroying one, and it destroyed the area, not only in the area but around surrounding territory also. So, he wrote a letter of warning to American President Franklin Roosevelt. But still, they saw the result of this atom bomb in the year 1945 when US military dropped bomb in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Einstein was deeply shaken by the extent of the destruction. This time he wrote a public missive to the United Nations. In it, he proposed the formation of a world government. Unlike the letter to Roosevelt, this one made no impact. But over the next decade, Einstein got more involved in politics, agitating for an end to the arms build-up and using his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. So, three times Albert Einstein wrote the letter to the American presidents, but then they did not give any heed to that. And after which Einstein started a peace-making campaign using his popularity to stop this usage of atom bombs. When Einstein died in 1955 at the age of 76, he was celebrated as a visionary and world citizen as much as a scientific genius. So, Einstein died in the year 1955 at the age of 76 after his death, and all were celebrating him as a scientific genius. This is about the life of Albert Einstein. With this, our lesson gets over. And here we have text exercise, thinking about the text, and few question answers also here. Write them in your notebook and learn them also. Thank you.